So, are you following the trends? It's the theme of this video. But what I'm going to say about it, and what I'm going to say during it, might surprise you a little bit, because it's not the trends that a lot of us are probably thinking about right now, but it is a trend, and it's a growing trend. It's something that really bothers me, that I think needs to be eliminated, because to me it does not support proven science and things that we know about humankind. So what do I mean? Well, Eastern religions, they're getting real popular. You know, the whole Eastern belief system is sweeping America and the world right now as we speak, because people view it as the alternative to traditional religions like Christianity, Islam, etc. And in a way, they kind of are. But in a way, they're just as bad. They're just as corrupt. They're just as one-sided and narrow-minded, and they have the same effect of creating narcissistic, self-righteous, judgmental people who are unopen to reason. So to me, they are one and the same, and flip sides of the same coin. And I'm going to explain why. When you look at a lot of the popular Eastern beliefs, they really stress the importance of getting to know oneself. And that's good. But what happens is, a lot of hipsters, they take it one step further, and they say, oh, well, you need to be complete within yourself. So if you tell them, oh, well, you know, I really want to be with somebody who I connect with. I want to be with someone who loves me. I want to have that one perfect mate who I connect with. They'll say, oh, well, the universe is telling you, maybe the universe is telling you that you need to find yourself first, and maybe you're alone right now for a reason, or you just need to learn to be alone and be complete by yourself. You know, then you won't require external validation, and then you won't require external, love when you have positive vibes and you understand yourself and love yourself. The problem with that is that that's just as one-sided and narrow-minded as Christianity or Islam or any other religion, because it's not supported by science. It's not supported by what we know about people. And what do we know about people? Well, we know that the most introverted of humans, I'm an introvert myself, so this I can even relate to, even the most introverted of humans still require external validation, external love. And we're not happy, we're not complete without it. So the popular Eastern belief that somehow we can be complete without this, to me, doesn't have any scientific validity. If you study biology, if you study sociology, and just science in general, we can see that this just isn't true. People require external validation. If they talk about their ideals, and if they share something, they want it to be reciprocated, they want it to be validated, and they're not happy if they don't get this. They're not complete. They don't feel good because they're not meant to. And a lot of people who believe in the Eastern beliefs will say, oh, well, then you need to go deeper inside your own soul. Well, see, that's because there's always a reason why, and it's never external. But the truth is, we are humans who require external forces to not only sustain us, but to keep us happy. And unfortunately, because of this Eastern belief system, it's creating a mass of single people who believe that they're supposed to somehow be happy and complete alone. Again, not supported by our nature or science. Humans are gregarious by nature, no matter what category of extrovert or introvert or personality type you want to put them in. This is just simple science. And if we are related to apes, which a lot of popular science believes that we are, maybe we are, maybe we're not, I don't know. I'm an agnostic / pantheist. So, if we look at all of that, we can see that it's just not true. It's unfounded. Now, the reason that I'm talking about this is because recently, a friend of mine on Facebook, who I actually like a lot, I don't always agree with her, she posted up something on her page, and I really had a bone to pick with her about it. It really bothered me. She said something, and I don't remember the post exactly, and I'm very bad at quoting stuff verbatim, so bear with me here. But she said, when you love yourself, you don't require, people to love you. Or basically, it promoted the notion that if you love yourself enough, then nothing else matters. And you see this a lot over and over and over again, that if you love yourself and if you know your own worth, then you don't have to have people validate you. Well, I got mad at that because I'm so tired of hearing it, because first off, I think it's a fad. Second of all, I don't think it stacks up logically at all. So, I got into her about it. I said, to say these things and to promote these ideals is as destructive as Christian religion, which also promotes erroneous ideals that can be easily invalidated by observation and science. And that's what I said. I said it does not stack up, and it never will, because humans are gregarious creatures. Like it or not, we require love and external validation. And so, the way that she responded is something that I'm about to get into here in the second part of this video. She said, well, sorry if that's the way you digested it. Well, again, see, that to me is victim blaming. Now you're shifting the focus away from the erroneous logic of your Eastern beliefs, and you're doing the same thing that Christians do. There's something wrong with the way that you're receiving it. You're not receiving it into you. So you're beneath the knowledge. In other words, sorry if, it's too great for you to understand, or if you're just in such a dark place right now. I'm just so sorry. I'm going to send more love and positive vibes your way because obviously you need it. But that's not true. Your logic is wrong, plain and simple. Your religious beliefs stack up as well as Christianity's and Islam, plain and simple. It's wrong. It can be easily invalidated by modern science, plain and simple. And so I'm going to talk about this now here in the second part of this video. By the way, I want to say that this woman, she lives in Jersey, and she's really artsy and really creative. And like I said, I'm not attacking her personally as much as I'm attacking her belief system, because I believe that she is being collective. Just like the born-again Christians, you're going along with the flow, you're following the crowd. And to me, Eastern religion and all this Buddha, love, peace, and chicken grease, positive vibes bullshit, to me, it's just as much a fad as Jordans or, dumbass pop music or whatever else is being promoted on social media right now, which is why I reject it like I reject anything that's like that. But she's a great person. She's a very sweet and loving person. She's a great mother. She's really cool. She's really artsy. And she's very unique. And so I do like her, care about her, and respect her. So if you are watching this, I just want you to know I've got nothing personally against you as much as I really disagree with your belief system. So here's the second thing. Here's the second problem I have with that belief system. It creates the same arrogant assholes that you see in conservative Christianity and anything else. It's so hypocritical that these, Eastern religious, meditative, Buddhist, whatever you want to call them, zodiac people, it's so ironic and hypocritical that they condemn Christians or other people who are religious as arrogant and bigoted. Well, the truth is they're just as bigoted, because the moment you explain to them the logical fallacy of what their belief promotes. As soon as you can invalidate it, or if you just don't agree with it, they are every bit as pompous as the Christians who claim are attacking them. Because they'll say, oh, well, sorry if you don't get it. Well, you don't understand because you don't want to understand, or you don't want, to wish the universe positive vibes your way. And it's always your fault that you don't understand their grand wisdom. It's always your fault. It's not the fact that you called them out on something legitimate. It's the fact that, you are somehow beneath their grand understanding of the universe and the cosmos and their enlightenment, their so-called enlightenment. Even if you could explain it away logically. And they treat you bad for it. And they will shun you just like Christians will. And they will refuse to talk to you. And if you offend them, they will get very sensitive and they will just refuse to talk to you again. They will judge you. They will constantly bring up what you don't understand or that time that you wronged them. And they're every bit as bad as the Christians or other religious people that they condemn. So if you guys are watching this, I find you guys hypocritical. I think you're totally hypocritical. And I think you're erroneous in your logic. And I think you guys are a fad. And I think you're every bit as part of the problem as, quote unquote, mainstream religion, which you guys are now becoming. And I think all of that just needs to be eliminated. I think we need more independent thinking, because that's every bit as collective as anything else. So if you think you're being unique by professing to speak truth and positive vibes into the universe and burn incense and dress like a hipster or act bohemian and eccentric, you're no different from everyone else right now. You're the same self-righteous, judgmental asshole as the conservative Christians and other people that claim are condemning you. You're no different. You're also part of the problem. So this is just something that I was thinking about that I wanted to share, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Because these hippies who do this sort of thing, who believe these sort of things, they have the same unfounded logic as mainstream religion, and they have the same critical attitude towards you and condescending attitude and judgmental attitude towards you if you refuse to buy into their rhetoric, their bullshit. So that was something that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope everyone's having a good day. And, for the ones that I've offended about this subject, because I have debated on it on social media lately, I apologize. And to the one in New Jersey who inspired me to make this video, I want you to know that for what it's worth, I still think you're beautiful, inside and out. And I mean that. It's your belief system that I think is dangerous and condescending, because I believe that it condemns others who refuse to buy into it or agree to it. And that, you guys victim blame if someone doesn't, agree with you or calls you out. You victim blame, you say they're full of darkness and that they need more positive vibes, instead of question the objectivity of it or validity of it. And you have the same lofty, high and mighty attitude that fundamentalist Christians would have. So anyways, it's just on my mind. So anyways, now I got to do another video actually. And this one is separate. This is more of a anti-religious one on my buddy's channel. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. And instead of sending love and positive vibes, I'm going to do something different. Hell, I send darkness your way. Because in the darkness, we find the obscure and the unknown. and the unique. In the darkness, we find the alternative thinking. In the darkness, we find non-mainstream thinking. Yeah. And counter-thinking. So yeah, I send dark vibes your way. There. I'm different. I'll catch y'all later.